We are joined here in the top of the fifth inning by the manager of the New York Yankees, Joe Girardi. Joe, let's start out with David Phelps. He looks very good.
Yeah, he's really attacking the zone. He's been ahead of hitters all day. I think he's thrown 36 pitches in 4 innings, and it's one of the reasons we have him back out there. I mean, we had him up to 60 pitches today, I believe it was. So, I mean, he's throwing the ball great.
Now, we opened the broadcast today talking about the battle for the 5th spot. Joe, is it going to be totally on stats, or is it going to be beyond that?
No, I think you have to look a little bit beyond that, Michael. I don't think you can just go by what you see in spring training, because sometimes things can be a little bit deceiving. But I think you have to go on, how they're throwing the ball and what you think is your best starting 5.
All the candidates, Joe, have been outstanding.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going to be easy.
Well, that other utility guy's doing that to me too as well. So, the one thing about some of these guys is they have the ability to pitch in both spots, the rotation and the bullpen. It's something we'll look at as well.
Rodriguez leads off against Phelps in his 5th inning of work. Rodriguez grounded to short in the 2nd. And the 0-1. Well, let's go over the other guys. Pineda pitched for the first time, and from what I read in the paper, people were raving about him. Even some scouts that didn't attach their name to it said, boy, if that's the way he's going to pitch, the Yankees are going to have a good pitcher. What'd you think?
Yeah, I really liked what I saw. I saw good movement on his fastball. I thought his slider was excellent. I thought his changeup was good. I thought mechanically he was very sound, and I liked the downhill angle he had with his pitches. He's 6'7", 6'8". I'm not even sure what he is, but that adds to that deception, and I liked what I saw.
And he came out of it healthy?
Yeah, he came out great. So, Michael, I'm not sure what day it is, but I think he throws Thursday again.
How about Adam Warren, the third of the 3?
He's thrown well too. He had a simulated game, and he's going to pitch that Saturday game now in Panama.
Grounded up the middle and past the diving Roberts into center field. A base hit for Rodriguez.
Sounded like that hit off his foot a little bit, like he got a spike on it. But he's going to pitch Saturday in Panama, and he's throwing the ball well too. And Nuno is going to throw Saturday here, and he's thrown well too.
Well, these are the type of problems you want to have, Joe.
Yeah, it is, and it always finds a way to work its way out, because you can never have too much pitching. You can never have too many players. That's the one thing that I've learned. And sometimes you think you got 8, 9 starters, and all of a sudden, you're down to 5. And we know that we're going to need extra starters during the course of the year. It's just what history has shown us.
Chop to Kelly Johnson. He steps on the bag for the first out as Rodriguez moves to second. Now we see Kelly Johnson backing up at first base. He has 3 major league starts there, Joe. Are you looking to see if he could be the backup to Tex?
Well, I think we believe that he can be. We'll play around with some other things, but I wanted to give him a start over there in case it did come up during the course of the season. I'll probably give him maybe 1 or 2 more during the course of spring training, but I don't have any doubt in my mind that he can play the position.
Well, he turned a nice 3-6-1 double play last inning. This particular play here, I think he saw it would have been a little tougher to get the ball over the runner.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't have that angle, and you're better to take the sure out instead of leading to a big inning.
So we're talking about the backup. Let's talk about the starter. There's so many eyes and fingers crossed about Mark Teixeira. How's he look so far?
I like that as well. We've had no issues. He's played a couple games. I think he's got 6 at bats. He got 3 yesterday. He hit a double right-handed yesterday, and everything is pointed up on him. Every day I still check with him to make sure, and he said he felt good today. So, that's the things that we want to hear. We'll keep him, spreading him out, getting him more at bats, and getting him some back-to-back days eventually here, and we feel pretty good about it.
Joe, how good is it to see him back in the field again defensively?
Well, it's great. It's great to have our team whole right now. Obviously, you want to keep it that way when you leave spring training, but we have some tough decisions. But having all these switch hitters is really nice when you're making out a lineup.
Ryan Hannigan with a 1-1 count. Grounds it. You have a young shortstop by the name of Jeter. He's looked pretty good today.
Yeah, he's had a number of plays. He hit the last ball hard. So, he's played 2 days in a row already, and he's bounced back fine and feels good. And it's another thing that's been nothing but positive since we got to spring training. There's been, no forced movement when he's running, which I'm happy to see. He's moving fine. So, this is another good sign for us.
Count 1 and 2 on Hannigan. Now, the youngster on his right, Solarte, is 10 for 16 in the spring.
Yeah.
Fly ball right field. Beltran back. makes the play. Tagging is Rodriguez. He'll go to third.
You know, he swung the bat so well, and he's played everywhere from second, short, third to left. That, you know, we made some jokes. We thought he was 16 for 10. And he's just done a really good job. He's a switch hitter. I think he's hit a couple home runs, maybe.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of good things. And, you know, I've seen that out of all of those guys that are fighting that position, whether it's a Dean Anna, whether it's a Sizemore, a Nunez. They've all played really well.
Joe, the other day, we got to look at Manny Banuelos after missing so many, almost 2 years with the Tommy John surgery. And although the numbers were not good, he was very, very happy. How did you feel about Banuelos?
I was happy to see him out there. I mean, when you know, we had a chance to see him early in 2012 in spring training. He threw the ball really well for us. So obviously there was a lot of excitement there. And then he got injured, and we haven't seen him for a while. So I thought he threw the ball pretty well. He gave up a home run on a changeup, but the ball was coming out great. He was throwing 93 miles an hour, and there's a guy that we believe that can help us during the course of this season. And you know, it's what you want to see. You want to see a guy healthy out there competing.
Do you look at him at any chance of maybe being a reliever out of the bullpen, or you guys look at him as a starter?
Well, I think eventually we look in as a starter, but as we know, there's been a lot of great starters that have broke in as relievers. Oh boy.
Broken bat popped up by Phelps.
And sometimes that's how you break him in, and if he can help us, we'll consider it.